Hey everybody, this is Mark Saunders, and in this video we're going to talk about what a property management company actually does for their clients. So stay tuned, it's coming at you right now. Okay, so if you're a real estate investor, you've probably wondered, what in the world does a property management company actually do? What can they offer? What can they do that you can't do for yourself for a whole lot cheaper? So I wanted to give you the 5 things that a good property management company should be doing for you. I say good because I've been doing this a long time. There are a lot of bad property management companies out there. So I wanted to go through really quick the 5 things a property management company could do for you. Some of them are obvious, some of them you might not have thought of before. So the first thing that you're going to hire a property manager for, and this one should be very obvious, they're going to handle the day-to-day issues of managing your property. They're going to handle the marketing aspects of it. They're going to handle showing the tenants the property, handling all your paperwork, collecting the rent every month, sending out late notices, going to court, all the day-to-day stuff. So my number one mistake that I see a lot of real estate investors make is they don't value their time. They get up to a portfolio of 10, 15, 20 properties, and they don't realize their time is money as well, and they're not factoring that in. So you get to about 5 or 10 properties, it starts making a lot more sense to actually look at hiring a property management company. The second thing that good property management company is going to do for you is they're going to lower your liability and your risk. They're going to lower your liability and your risk. The reason for that is we spend classes and a lot of training to find out all the new liabilities and risks that face rental owners. Things change all the time. The smoke detector rules change. The carbon monoxide rules change. How you need to handle like railings going up steps and stuff like that change. So a good property manager is going to walk you through your property right at the very beginning, and they're going to point out some liability issues. They might say, hey, you have a wood-burning fireplace here. You need to cover it up so the tenant cannot use it at all. Hey, you only have $100,000 in liability. You might need to bump that up on your insurance coverage. Or they might say, hey, you've got 5 properties. You should talk to your accountant and your attorney about forming an LLC to cover your liability. A really good property management company is going to have that discussion with you right at the beginning. Number 3, that a good property management company is going to take care and clean up your bookkeeping. So this is an area that I see a lot of multifamily property owners really drop the ball. They're handling it themselves. They don't have good financial software. They can't calculate exactly the expenses from last year. We see it a lot of times. We'll have multifamily owners bring in their apartment complex. We'll manage it for a year or 2. And by the end of the second year, hopefully the rents have gone up. We've improved the occupancy rate, but they've got very clean financial reports. And that allows you to get top dollar when you go to sell the property, because now and its potential buyer is going to know exactly the income and the expenses on the property. So I can't tell you how many deals that I've seen that an investor actually lose money, or they sell their property at a loss because their bookkeeping and financials were just awful. A good property management company is going to fix that for you. Number 4, the 4th thing that a really good property management company is going to handle for you is, and this again should be very obvious, after hours issues. As an investment owner or property owner, you probably have gotten a call at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when the heat goes out, or there's been a break-in, or some illegal activity has happened. I could go on and on about stories like that. But if you've been managing it yourself, you're going to be getting those calls. If you hire a good property management company, they're going to have a 24-hour on-call service. Takes that off of you. So how much nicer would it be, instead of 2 o'clock in the morning, they handle it, but they call you Monday about 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning to let you know what's going on and that they're getting prices to fix any major issues. That is a big plus for a property management company to do for you, because it goes back to what is your time worth. And number 5, the 5th thing a good property management company should be doing for you is they are a buffer between you and the tenant. So a property management company like us, for example, we have heard every story from a tenant why they can't pay their rent. You know, their dog died, or the car broke down, or the in-laws dropped in from out of town and stayed longer than they thought. So we've heard every story. So as an individual owner, sometimes the tenants can play these games and they'll pull on your heartstrings and talk you in to letting them get behind on their payment, or talk you into not doing the eviction process. Whereas if you hire a good property management company, it's just business for us. Our system automatically does it. It runs it. We are compassionate, we talk to people, we work with them if we can, but then again, we represent the owner. So that is where we step in. We're the buffer between the two. If the tenant sends us something that just does not make sense, chances are we've already heard it. We're going to tell you, the owner, because we are that buffer between you and your tenant. So those are the 5 things that a good property management company should be doing for you and what property management companies do. Would love your thoughts, feedback, comments. If this is the first time viewing one of our videos, click the subscribe button, but leave any comments below. Would love to get your thoughts on it. Have a good day.